matchup right here between the two clear power players in the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17. It's a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He can go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Because I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Start the drive with a good throw to the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Manning. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Force a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On the ground, it's Allen. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Ross. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. handoff to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
It's a fumble. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the toss play now, running left. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Penn State 7, Texas 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Aller. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
Texas 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. They couldn't flip the field, though down it just outside their own 40. Back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum for the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him on the blitz.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Texas. The special teams produce a score.
It's going to take a complete team effort to keep pace in this game. And when you get a touchdown like this from the punt return unit in front of the home crowd, these players are going to feed off of it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Allen. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him and
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Penn State 41, Texas 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The pre-snap motion from the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Manning. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll hand it off. Fighting off. He's in the clear. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. It's Allen. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Across the 40. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Ball's out of bounds, close to the end zone. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Set up at the 16. Receiver in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Aller. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back-to-back deep shots. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks free. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Run quickly. Here he goes. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Singleton.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Bringing pressure. Punt over the middle. It's Hudson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Throw to the running back in the flat. Spins away from defenders. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the grab, it's Pena. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Extra point up and good. They go up by a field goal here in the final minutes. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Aller. The pocket breaking down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, They'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Can't get it away. The defense has got it. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. To the air, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Reynolds. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Aller. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
So now we'll have a field goal. It's one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we